Less than 48 hours to go before the start of the Soweto Marathon. For a year, the event was of the list of the biggest sporting event, off the list, let me say that, of the sporting events due to financial problems. Organisers say this time around, the marathon is bigger and it is better. Joining us now is Banele Sindani. He is the race director. He's the chief executive of the Soweto Marathon Trust. It is so good to have you here. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having me, Le.
So this is it. It's happening. I mean, it was devastating when the Soweto Marathon was cancelled.
It was a very big blow, but we're happy the race is back. And as you said, Leanne, bigger and better.
Good. What did it have on the what impact did it have on the reputation of the event and the stability of the event?
You mean the cancellation?
Yeah,
it had a very negative effect. It had a very negative effect because also it happened on the back of the race not having a sponsor for 3 years, 2010 to 2012. And then in 2013, because of the goings on at Athletic South Africa, the race had to be cancelled. But we're very happy that the race is back now. Yeah. And I think this year we will lay a very strong foundation on which to build the race going into the future.
Have you secured a headline sponsor this year?
Our headline sponsor this year is Nike.
Good.
It's called the Nike Soweto Marathon.
So now it's the Nike Soweto Marathon. And it's about time you had a headline sponsor. It is the biggest race that the country has, if not the continent.
Definitely, the race has got tremendous potential. You know, it's big now. It's the biggest race in terms of numbers on the day, 21,000. But the potential for the race is awesome. Next year, we're looking at increasing the number to 45,000. Yeah. And you know, when we go into that league, you know, then we're competing with races like London, like Boston. Yeah. Of course, we're not competing on the basis of the money, you know, because, I mean, they work in dollars and pounds and we work in rands. But in terms of, you know, the race has got a lot of appeal. Nationally, it's a very popular race. We certainly want to make it popular internationally now. That's where we're going. Good.
You know, the problem with setting your sights so high is obviously the organizational hitches that come along the way. And I know that yesterday there were a lot of complaints from people that couldn't get their numbers and long queues and frustration. Have you sorted this out?
We had a meeting at the race pack collection site at Cornhill. We had a meeting yesterday, and we identified a few bottlenecks here and there, you know, because we had a system of taking entries manually and entries online. So the manual system is the one that was creating problems because there were lots of queries, whereas the online entry system did all the checks before people could be entered online. We're now separating them today. We've got a plan that we're implementing this morning. There'll be a briefing with all the people who are working on the system. Good. In terms of implementing the new plan.
Okay, so things are going to be a lot smoother from today. Prizes. What are the prizes up for grabs? Obviously, I know you talk about the London Marathon, the Boston Marathon, New York Marathon. These are dollar-denominated prizes. But I mean, still, what are we looking at? What are the prizes?
The total prize money is above R500,000. Good. The first prize for both men and women winners will be 100,000 rands. We've kept the prize money as it was, you know, in the previous Soweto Marathon, because what we want to do for this year and the next 2 years or so is what we call to stabilize the race. You know, to correct all the problems that were there in the past, water running out, this happening and that happening. Once we've stabilized it, I think you're going to see a big change in terms of the prize money. Will be going very big, definitely.
Fantastic. Okay, what are the routes and the road closures? Because I think those are important to get out there.
We're going to have a number of road closures in Soweto, not complete road closures. They're just going to be coned off. And when the race has gone past a certain point, then the routes will be opened. Yes.
Okay, so those are some things, but I imagine if you visit this website, sowetomarathon.com, will you be able to find out a lot more information from there?
There will be information. We will put boards in Soweto in terms of, making the community aware as to which routes are going to be closed. But for the runners, they're going to get a Z card when they collect. They get a Z card when they collect their race packs, and the race card, the Z card tells them exactly which routes they shouldn't use when they go to the venue, where the parking will be. So we've really tried our best to try and inform all stakeholders and partners, community of Soweto, about what is going to be happening over the weekend, so that they are aware and they can avoid certain routes.
Okay. We're nearing the end of the interview, but I'd like to talk about some of the people that are going to be participating during this particular one. I mean, we had two fabulous guests in the earlier hour here on Morning Live, Valence guests that were going to be running. I mean, these are heroes of running. You've got a list there of names in front of you. Who is going to be there?
I've got a long list of names.
I see that.
I think firstly I must start with Shadrach Kemboy, the defending champion. He last won the Soweto Marathon in 2012.
Yeah.
He'll be running, is there. We've got Samkeli Somoyo from Zimbabwe, wow. Gameda Kezashigin from Ethiopia. These are the women. We've got Kowich from Kenya, Jennifer. We've got Tabitha Tsatsa from Zimbabwe. From South Africa, we've got Ludwig Mamabulo, we've got Claude Mushiwa, Cool Boy, and those are big names, of course. Those are big guns.
Yeah.
Cool Boy Ngamule. We've got Christine Kalma, the Palula twins, Mapaseka Makanya will be there. So really, I think it's going to be very explosive come Sunday morning.
Fantastic. You also got Chippy over there. Our sound man, he's going to be running. He's got his t-shirt on. He's looking all ready and dapper. Soweto Marathon, the people's race. He's ready to take part. And our weather guy, Tsietsi Paul Manari.
Yes.
He's running for the first time.
Please ask him to bring nice and good weather for us on Sunday.
I'll see what I can organize. I don't have that contact, but I will. I'll give him a call. I'll tell him to organize some good weather. Listen, good luck. We're so happy to have it back on the calendar. It can't disappear like it did last year. All right, Soweto Marathon coming up. If you're running, good luck. I hope you do very, very well. Banele Sindani is the race director, and he's the chief executive of the Soweto Marathon Trust. Thank you again.